Welcome to Broughton High School for the second day of the John Wall Holiday Invite. Starting off this morning, we have the Reedsville Rams facing off against the Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs. I'm Brooke Sigmund, joined by Billy Mondon. What do you see today?
Good morning. I see some great matchups starting with this one right here, Southeast Raleigh, Reedsville, both coming off of losses yesterday, both looking to get that last win here before the break.
Parker will win the tip. Xavier Stroud of Southeast Raleigh will take over. Cooper back.
Good
That's
mid-range.
Parker with a shot.
That's his shot right there. Aaron Parker, great mid-range, great all-around player, top 100 player in his class.
Exactly how you want to start with Southeast Raleigh. This regional team is good, but they're dominated by one player. That's Neal. They lost Keandre Harrison, their football player, their big guy, and now they're a little bit small. The turnover will lead to a fast break and a missed layup from Cooper. Reedsville will take over.
Every team in North Carolina would like to only have a Dionte Neal. It's one of a kind right there. Arguably the best player in North Carolina. Depends on who you ask.
Poked and stolen by Roach. He'll dump it off, and it'll be an easy lay for Travis Cooper.
Two early turnovers by Reedsville.
Neal will get his hands on the ball for the first time. He'll get a screen. He'll set up. Two guys on him. You'll see this a lot today. The trap. Neal finds an open guy in the paint, but he passes it up. Bad pass, and it'll be a wide open lay for Xavier Stroud.
Yeah, they were looking for 15 to take that shot. He was right there at the basket.
Yeah, miscommunication by Ingram. He had a wide open look at the basket. No one in the paint even.
Wide open
back
one.
To Neal.
Yeah, but it's early. Still 6-0. Coach just called the timeout, settle him down. A couple uncharacteristic turnovers. They settle down. Let's get through the offense. We see early they're doubling Neal off of every screen, really trying to get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else do it. I'm sure they're going to make an adjustment. Reedsville's, yesterday was their first loss in I don't know how long.
64 games, I heard.
That's a long time, man. So this coach knows what he's doing.
When you lose a star athlete like Harrison, the Oregon football player, things will change. Now their tallest guy, 6'4"?
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
They want to play fast, and like you said, they want to play around Dionte.
Neal will bring it up. Drives to his left. Good pass in.
Good backdoor play.
Layup for Cawthon. He's fouled.
They ran that play successfully a couple times yesterday. Quick backdoor for Neal. They're so focused on Neal when he's cutting back into that gap that it gives the defender averts his eyes someplace else, gives them a chance to cut back door. Now he's got to convert some free throws.
Free throw is dances around and is in for Cawthon. It's almost like all the Southeast Raleigh eyes are on Neal, and so far we've seen him leave a couple people.
I'm sure their instructions are we need 8-10 eyes on Dionte Neal at all times.
Another free throw goes in for Cawthon, which makes sense since he scored over 40 last night.
Incredible performance last night. Over 30 points in the second half alone. You can't say enough about this guy.
Stroud dribbles around, batted away by Southeast Raleigh, but it'll be out of bounds on them. It'll stick with Southeast Raleigh here. We'll see Brooks check in.
That's my guy, Brooks. I like this guy off the bench, the energy he brings. He really impacted the game positively yesterday in the second half, coming off the bench. A lot of energy, made some good buckets.
Even in a loss, we saw he played really well. Stroud collects with Neal on him. He'll go over. This is Roach. Roach goes to Edgerton. Drives in, looks for a shot, not there. Batted behind him, picked. Jump for the ball. Brooks will pick it up, and Brooks will recollect. He'll go off to Stroud. Brooks drives to his right. Two guys on him. Finds a guy in the corner. That's Edgerton. Shoots
and one.
And hits it. And one on a three.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to close out. Potential 4-point play. Reedsville's playing some real scrappy defense. These teams are very well matched. They both have kind of the same defensive profile. They're trying to play scrappy, trying to stay in the gaps, prevent easy drives. They don't have a lot of size and rim protection, either one. So they're really trying to do the same thing. It's going to be a good matchup.
A 4-point play for number 4 there. That's Edgerton. Reedsville down early. They have the star power. They just haven't played well as a team the last 2 days. Cawthon tries to find Neal in the paint.
Another backdoor play. They're really counting on Southeast to be a little undisciplined.
Neal, Galloway, and Cawthon. Yep. Here's Neal in the corner. Shot is off. First shot of the day.
He hit 7 of those threes yesterday.
What was it, 60% from 3, something like that?
That's amazing. I can't. You're going to hear me say Dionte Neal a lot. I can't believe that performance he put on. Coming back to him.
Everyone's trying to guard him. Neal dances around. Ooh. All alone. Shot by Cawthon in the wing. Just off. Bounces off the rim a couple times. Parker over to Brooks. Brooks drives in. Travel called.
Just lift up his pivot foot. That's a mistake that a lot of people make at this level. At the next level, too, as a matter of fact. But easy mistake. Doubling Neal.
Doubling Neal, not even letting him touch the ball. So they'll go over to Cawthon. Cawthon will drive up.
It's a foul.
Hard defense on his shoulder there. We saw a couple of those fouls by Southeast Raw yesterday, too.
Yeah.
Fouls from like 60 feet out. And those fouls do stack up.
They play aggressively on defense, so when you do that, you really, you take the chance of getting fouls called against you. They'll adjust, I'm sure.
Pick play well and Allen Neal to get the ball. He'll drive out with Brooks on him. He'll drive in. He's got to look. Gets tripped from behind. Foul called. Looks like Brooks swept his feet out.
They tried to set up a little stagger for him, make the defense make a decision. If they go over, then he's going to just reject it, go the other way. That's a good play design.
3rd foul already for Southeast Raleigh. This is Cawthon over to Neal. He'll shoot. Neal's 3 off front. Rebound attempt. Picked up by Southeast Raleigh. Now they'll have a fast break. This is Parker. Bad layup is off.
Another foul.
And another foul. That's Brooks again.
That's 2 on Brooks.
His 2nd foul on his own side of the court. He'll sub off. Tillery will come in.
He's done probably for at least this quarter with 2 fouls.
Tillery will pick Neal up 80 feet out. Neal drives, 3 people in on him, and hits it. Sky-high layup.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. As a small guard, that is so good. Getting it high off the backboard, putting an arc on it that makes it impossible to block. Taking the bump, finishing strong. He's
got a special golden
player.
touch.
Yeah, he is. He's a special player. They're going to have to try another defender. I think you're going to see multiple defenders coming at him, multiple looks, just to try to make him as uncomfortable as possible.
We've already seen Tillery, Stroud, even Edgerton try to guard him. Edgerton, the bigger frame.
Yeah.
Nothing's really worked so far.
Yeah, not yet. Coach Graves is going to have to get out there and try to guard him.
We saw a little bit of that last night, too, actually. Neal will convert on his free throw.
A little bit of pressure from Reedsville.
Stroud and Parker. That pressure will lead to an open look in the paint here. Drive. Sky-high pass. 3 attempt.
Good 3.
Shoots it through. Edgerton, wide open from the slot, hits his 3. 13-5 early.
Oh.
Here's Neal, hand in his face, off on the 3. And then the Southeast Raleigh's way.
Yeah, that's a tough shot, but he can make those tough shots.
He hasn't found that 3 yet, which we saw yesterday too.
Yeah.
Early in the game, he was like 2 for 8 field goals. Then late in the game, he found it.
Late in the game, end up, like I said, scoring 30 points second half, most of them threes.
Reedsville shows early pressure again.
This is a matchup that Aaron Parker's got to win here.
Parker,
kick.
another sky-high pass. They'll dump it in. He'll drive in. Pick from behind. Here's a 2-on-1.
Hey.
Euro.
Hey.
And away.
Hey, good
touch
Euro.
there. That's the first we've seen of Frankie Galloway. With Neal to his left, he took it all the way.
Great finish. Oh.
Body hits the floor. Southeast Charlotte will reset. They'll drive in. Travel again. Second time we've seen that back pivot foot get picked up.
Yeah. He caught it trying to go downhill. He bobbled it a little bit, which caused the travel. Not much he could do there. Reedsville starting to come alive offensively, being created by their defense down there. Another sub. Coach Graves going pretty deep in his bench here in the first quarter. 5 team fouls already first quarter, 3 minutes left.
Already in the bonus now, you have no room for fouls from 70 feet out.
They've got yet another defender.
Neal gets picked up. He'll drive to his left, slides by him, takes a shot from the free throw line, gets fouled.
Yeah.
They just slapped his arm out.
Not a lot you can do, man. Not a lot you can do. Like what they tried to do there is force him in one direction, cut the court off, force him to his left. He was able to snake dribble, get back to the middle, find a spot for a mid-range jumper, which was over-contested with a foul.
Knocks his first one through.
UNCG's getting a good one here with Dionte Neal.
If we're talking about athletes, Southeast Raleigh isn't short on them. So they will find someone that can maybe guard him. I was thinking Roach, he's an athlete. He's got a taller frame. I don't know if he can keep up with his speed, though.
It's going to be hard one-on-one, man. Really going to be difficult one-on-one to match him. I think their best strategy is what they tried before, cutting the court off and just making him go crazy on one side of the court.
Collins collects. He'll go to Edgerton. Edgerton will shoot a 3. A little off. And here's a fast break for Reedsville. Picked up well by Edgerton. Takes it all the way.
Good finish.
And Sky's in there.
Drag foot finish. We got a 2-point game now.
Reedsville's come back, but here's a look. Southeast Raleigh drives in, and the ball spins around and goes in.
That's the way you beat that press without over-dribbling.
Now another fast break. This is Reedsville driving in, 2 guys on his face, misses. Here's another fast break. Edgerton driving, behind the back pass, sails.
We got to get a sub for that. Sub for that.
And there it is.
Sub for that. Out of bounds. We got to clean up that inbound.
Pass.
Yeah, like on a that's something that'll drive a coach crazy. We have a 2-on-1 fast break. We have a clear advantage. There's no need to go behind the back. Just make the proper bounce pass. That's got to be a foul.
Neal feeling full pressure. No foul called. Finds a good pass. Here's an open 3 look. Off. Rebound is picked up. Broadway gets the rebound. Back over to Neal.
So double that.
Neal gets trapped. Finds the open man. Dumps it in. Dumps it out. Corner. Driving in. Baseline. Here's a layup attempt by Cawthon. Cawthon picks up his own rebound. Puts it up again. Misses wide. Southeast Raleigh will reset. Parker over to Stroud. Stroud will bring it down. Gets picked up by Neal. Stroud goes all the way and lays it in. That was a sweet move. Goes to Neal's right. Finds an open mid-range.
Good decision.
Now it'll be Cawthon who brings the ball up the court.
Since they're doubling Neal, somebody else is going to have to just be reliable on offense.
Double screen look. Ball's popped out. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Reedsville.
What Reedsville can do now, they're clearly doubling the ball screens. They could probably slip one of these ball screens and get a wide open look in the middle and spray it out to the corner if somebody's open.
Broadway will inbound it. 2 people on Neal. They'll now pick up a man. Neal pops in, open look on the big man, drives it in. He is just too fast for Southeast Raleigh so far.
Great look to find Neal streaking to the basket. Good cut. Finish through contact.
Stroud will set up, crosses the midline, Neal on him.
Lazy
Picked
pass.
And rolling and finishing. That is Frankie Galloway putting some more points up. 25 seconds left in this quarter, 17-15.
It's the way to win the quarter here if you're Reedsville. Garner. Southeast Raleigh probably hold for the last shot, I would assume. Reedsville just looking to make a stop, potentially get a turnover.
This will be a drive. That'll be a dunk.
Should have been and one.
Travis Cooper feeling some pressure from behind, slams it in. And now Reedsville will bring it up, and they'll dish. Cawthon. Final shot attempt will not go in. What a first quarter that was. We will be back, 19-17. That was high line. It's hard to keep up with. Yeah. It's going to be like that until the last 2 minutes. They're going to pump this up. We welcome you back. It's 19-17 going into the second quarter here. Southeast Raleigh trying to keep up with Neal, and Reedsville trying to keep up with the speed and size of Southeast Raleigh.
Yeah, they're both playing the way they want to play, which is up and down. Not too much in a half-court set. I imagine this game goes this way for the rest of the game, where it's just one team trying to outscore the other and do all we can to stop Dionte Neal, do all we can to stop or slow down Aaron Parker for Southeast.
We saw Southeast Raleigh get into some foul trouble early. If they are able to clean that up, they can definitely hang and win this game. Neal will collect, drives to in, flies by him, lays it in with his fingers.
I don't know what you're supposed to do, man.
He's just too fast. Now it'll be Southeast Raleigh that flies over. In the corner, pump fakes, drives out, recollects. Stroud. Collins had a look there but gave it up. Now it'll be Thompson, who floats it in over to Parker. Here's Aaron Parker.
Mid-range.
Mid-range. Misses, and Reedsville picks up the rebound. This is Cawthon. Drives to his right. Finds Galloway. Galloway turns and spins. He'll finish. Not able to connect. Rebound.
Oh, two chippies.
Two missed freebies.
Two chippies. That's a good look, though. If you're Reedsville, you're getting what you want offensively. So just got to convert.
You can deal with that. Parker. Here's Stroud.
Yep.
Loses control but picks it back up. Now he'll take the mid-range.
Off balance.
It'll be off. An off-balance mid-range, but he had an open look. He was just not on his right footing.
Oh.
Cawthon, 3.
Hey.
That was Frankie Galloway.
Frankie Galloway. With a selfie.
Cooper is picked up. He'll drive in. He has an open look. Gets fouled.
I like this sophomore too. We haven't said his name much. I know he had that dunk coming down the lane. He's an interesting prospect. He's got a lot of upside to him.
That was a good touch and speed there. He just drove to his left, got an open mid-range, picked up the foul.
Easy jab, step right, get the defender off balance, drove, 2 dribbles left. The foul.
Off on his first free throw. We'll see a couple subs come in. Edgerton comes back in, as well as Void.
Coach Graves going pretty deep in his bench, deeper than he gone yesterday. We've already played 9 people, it looks like, in this first quarter, or in his first half.
Second free throw. Rolls around and goes in. 20-22. Reedsville has the slight advantage.
Gonna try another defender here on Dionte Neal.
This is Stroud on Neal.
Go guard to
Neal
guard.
calls.
Oh, man.
Drives over. 2 people on him. Touch pass.
It should be Reedsville
Neal thinks
ball.
it was
Great
out
read.
on Southeast Raleigh. Cannot believe it. Touch pass by Neal there, not quite picked up by Cawthon. Now Cawthon tips, and it will be a turnover. Collects over to Neal. Neal in the paint, gets fouled. The trap there works perfectly. Edgerton felt the pressure, threw it away. Scramble for the ball, goes to Neal.
This is another sign of a really good player, somebody who can get to the line as much as Neal does. Just improves his efficiency.
And he hits most of these free throws.
He's a great free throw shooter, too. I hope I don't jinx him, but he's made all of his free throws today.
Second free throw here to give him a 4-point lead attempt. Rolls out.
I knew I jinxed him. I knew it.
I shouldn't have even said it. Oh. Bodies hit the floor. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Southeast Raleigh.
Southeast Raleigh doing a really good job on offense, not turning the ball over too much, seemingly handling the pressure.
Inbound, Stroud will bring it up.
Got to find some consistent
Dances
offense.
around. Not able to find any options. He'll go to his right. He's picked up by a trap and stolen away.
As soon as
now
I say
Reedsville has the fast break. Cawthon. Neal in the corner. Dribbles around.
Yep.
Fouled. He said it earlier, he picks up fouls so easily.
Little foul merchant. Doesn't matter what defender you put on him. That was Aaron Parker, who's listed at 6'7", against 5'9" Dionte Neal, still picked up the foul out in space.
Cawthon will recollect. He gets a screen, gets picked up by a trap. Cawthon able to escape it and hand it off to Neal. Neal pump fakes, drives, jumps, and rolls it in. 2 people on him, 2 people that are 8 inches taller than him, and he still dances around them in the paint.
You guys can't see me shaking my head, but I'm just shaking my head because I don't know what you're supposed to do. That's elite footwork. Pump fake, step through.
That is NCAA footwork right there.
That is elite footwork. He is so good.
Welcome back to the Dionte Neal Classic here.
Yeah, and that's no disrespect to any of his teammates. They are actually doing their job too.
Cawthon's a great player.
Yeah, they're playing great, right? They are, and I don't mean to slight them at all. They don't deserve to be slighted. But Dionte Neal is just putting on a clinic out here, offensive and defensive clinic.
Southeast Raleigh, he'll dump it in the paint.
Good look.
Parker unable to connect, and Neal will pick it up. He'll drive down, dribbles to his right, fumbles a little bit, but recollects. Big man in his face, spins around, drives.
Wow.
It's called for foul. Sound like a broken record.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. tough to stay in front of. Honestly, if I'm Southeast Raleigh, not characteristic of them, but I would consider a zone. Just slow that penetration down.
Neal collects. Here he'll get picked up in the paint. He'll drive in, passes it way out, finds the open man, shoot, miss, tip up, rebound, and a foul is called.
That was a great decision there in the paint. Good kick, wide open look. They're happy with that possession.
I think Southeast Raleigh's played pretty good defense other than allowing Neal to step in the paint. But other than that, they're playing characteristic defense and force some turnovers even.
Yes. They're doing a good job. They're still in this game. It's a 5-point game.
Here's a deep look. 3 off early. Wasn't expecting that type of shot from Cooper. Now Cawthon will bring it up. He'll drive. He'll spin. 2 people in his face.
Tough.
That
he
was
had
good
to kick,
defense.
Had to kick early. If he had to do
Another
it again,
drive.
I'm sure he would have kicked it.
And they collect in the paint. Drive in by Stroud doesn't go, but the rebound attempt goes.
Oh, my God.
What can you do? Neal passes it out, puts it up, and is off.
Yeah. Those are the ones you wish you had converted. Great look by Dionte. Good move.
Parker's drive.
Oh, double dribble. They got him early. Those are the ones his teammates need to hit. Right?
Yeah.
Wide open look. There, just wasn't able to convert, but great decision.
Neal's found Neal's found Waltington open a couple of times. Not able to convert. It'll be Reedsville ball. Cawthon will take his time bringing it up. Now we'll get a screen. He'll drive. Hits a slap. People looking for the foul. They don't get it. It'll be Southeast Raleigh ball. Here's a 3 attempt.
Good look.
Stroud.
Good job.
Cuts it through.
Good
Xavier
job by
Stroud.
Southeast.
It's all tied up. Neal drives around. Looks for a pass. Now he'll drive in and lay it in.
Yeah, I don't know. Use his body. Hostage dribble.
I don't think I've ever seen 5'9" move so well in the paint. This will be Parker, guarded by Neal. He'll drive his shoulder, and it'll be going Reedsville way.
Foul on board. Number 3, Aaron Parker, his first team. 4. Back into the Bulldogs, number 25, Pedro Roach.
We'll see Roach check in. Talking about foul trouble, they already have 4 this quarter, ending the approaching the end of the quarter. They had 5 last quarter.
Most of these fouls are being committed trying to guard Neal. Double, going to call this double screen.
Cawthon
Make a
dribbles around,
decision.
all the way around the world. Roach picks him up, but he'll get in the paint. This Cawthon and Neal duo is just, they almost have the same play style. They can just dribble wherever they want, drive in, and they have an amazing touch and finish.
That's a good play design by Reedsville. They set up that double screen to make you make a decision. If you go over,
Collins to Roach.
it's a foul.
Edgerton gets fouled. It'll be an and one attempt for Edgerton here.
You just make a read off that double screen. That's for Reedsville, anytime you swipe down, whether you touch him or not, the ref's going to call that foul.
Kobe Edgerton gets 1 at the strike.
This is going about as expected. 2-point game. This is a closely matched team. Reedsville, again, without Keandre Harrison, this is a new team, right? This is, everything is on the shoulders of Dionte Neal and the supporting cast.
Losing your big man, it hurts. We've seen Tynes try to pick up where he left off as Neal drives in and finishes again with his left hand.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep shaking my head. He's scoring every which way he wants to.
But Southeast Raleigh is outplaying them as a team. Neal's just keeping Reedsville in the fight.
Yeah, and he's picking and choosing his spots. Like, he's not forcing anything. He's not doing that every possession.
Here's Roach dancing around. He'll try a sky hook and he'll connect. That's a good touch from Roach there.
Yeah, Roach played well yesterday, playing well here again today.
In the limited minutes he gets, he puts up some points and plays defense. We'll see him pick up Neal now. Neal behind the back pass. Just fumbled away by Cawthon, but he'll stay with it. Cawthon drives to his right.
And
gets
one.
fouled and one.
Same thing. Young guys. If you swat down, they're calling the foul whether you touched them or not.
That was all Paul Cawthon. He's grimacing a bit.
Cawthon, great driving with his right hand. Great finishing.
We've seen these spinning finishes so far from both Neal and Cawthon, two smaller frames.
Cawthon's only a sophomore. Is another prospect I think has a pretty bright future. Right, you're playing along one of the best players, if not the best player in North Carolina, proven to be a reliable number 2 on his team. He's a young guy that I could see in the future putting this team on his back.
Next year it's all him with Neal leaving. Free throw goes through. 30-34 here. 45 seconds left in this half. Edgerton will try to bring Southeast Raleigh a little closer. He'll dump it off. This is the drive and the finish. Travis Cooper gets fouled on the layup.
Same thing. Help defender got lost there. Supposed to be rim protecting. Got caught a little too high. Rotated late. Foul.
Travis Cooper at the line for 1.
See Travis Cooper's three-point attempt here. Rolls around in. Now Neal with 35 seconds.
I'm going to give you 2 guesses who's going to shoot this last shot.
We've seen Neal kind of shy away from the threes so far in this first half. Yesterday he was lights out from 3. Neal drive.
God, just playing.
Tillery's confused. He's
probably
going to go for his last
8
shot here.
Probably going to go at about 8. Like
Neal's
just
still
right
dancing.
now, just double him. Get the ball out of his hand.
Drives around, circling around. Here's Cawthon. Cawthon drives in. 4 seconds left. They'll lose control. They call him Tillery's out of bounds. 2 seconds left. Reedsville will get an inbound attempt.
Yeah. If I'm Coach Graves right now and Dionte Neal's dribbling the ball and I know we're short on time, I'm going to run 2 at him, make him pass the ball to somebody else.
Neal inbound. They'll dish it back to him. Neal shot. A little off. We actually did see Coach playing some defense there.
That's right.
33-34 at the half. We have a good game here. We'll come back. That was a good game.
Halftime scoring summary brought to you by Emerge Ortho and your properties. We'll start with the Bulldogs. Having 2 apiece, Baylor Roach, Moses Miller, Malik Thompson, and Aaron Parker. Xavier Stroud with 7, Travis Cooper with 8, and Cody Edgerton leading the Bulldogs with 10. On to the Rams. Frankie Galloway has 7, Paul Kaufman Jr. with 11, and Dionte Neal leads all scorers with 16. Emerge Ortho provides the highest quality patient centered orthopedic care with 10 locations in the Triangle and across North Carolina. Our sole focus is helping you emerge from treatment. Stronger, healthier, better. It's Emerge Ortho. And your properties offering comprehensive real estate services across the Triangle. Our company legacy has been forged over the last 100 years to provide a foundation for the century to come. Your properties, local connections, national resources.
Welcome back. What have you seen so far from Southeast Raleigh that has impressed you?
Southeast Raleigh, they're playing good defense. Obviously, they're moving the ball around. The scoring's fairly balanced. We got one player in double figures, 2 with 7, right? Things are moving. The turnovers, only 10 turnovers. 10 is probably more than they wanted. Still 7 assists. I think they're playing the game that they want to play, right? Obviously, you're dealing with, having to stop or slow down Dionte Neal, right? If you're within 1 point, it's kind of where you want to be from Southeast Raleigh.
They'll start with the ball here. It'll be Stroud who brings it up. He'll dump it off to Cooper. Cooper
trying to go high-low there.
Find him in the paint. He does. Parker will reset over to Cooper. That was a risky pass there, but it doesn't hurt them. Roach will take a mid-range, and he'll connect. Sweet shots from Roach so far. He's connected on both of them.
Yeah, he's a very confident shooter. Not trying to do too much, just taking what's open.
Neal will drive to his right. He'll pass it over. Wide open look. That's what happens when you have 2 guys covering Neal. You'll leave Cawthon wide open.
Again, that's great play design. They're making the defender make a choice between helping on the strong side off of Neal or leaving, and leaving it open. And right there, they left Cawthon Jr. open.
Here it'll be Edgerton who's open. He'll miss high. Picked up by Roach. Dribbles around, finds himself, and finishes. Timeout early by Southeast Raleigh.
Roach 3 for 3 in this game. He started off the game yesterday pretty hot, continuing that today. Like just a reliable guy.
We'll be tied up. Southeast Raleigh looking composed. Reedsville's coach, a little upset. Challenging
his guys to bring that same level of effort, same intensity that they had in the end of the first half. I'm sure he's not happy with those easy looks that Roach had in the middle.
Leaving Roach open. With his size, he's able to find himself kind of in the paint. He's shot out from mid-ranges really well.
Let's see what adjustment Reedsville comes out with. Although it was Southeast Raleigh, they called the timeout.
Yeah, an interesting decision calling a timeout after getting hot. Coach must have saw something. Neal will bring it up. Collects and dumps it off.
Looks
Galloway, Neal, Cawthon.
Can't tell whether this is some sort of zone.
Neal will take a deep 3. Wide arc. They'll get their own rebound. Neal get it back. He'll dump it off. Galloway's blocked by Roach.
Yeah, those, if you're Reedsville, those are the looks you need to convert.
Galloway will get picked up for the foul. Neal took the deep 3 there, was off, got a rebound. Then a good block by Roach. He's played good defense so far. Roach will spin, he'll drive, tries to find a guy. Tipped pass, or just an errant pass. It'll be Reedsville ball.
Yeah, this pass was just a little off, rolled out of bounds. Let's see if Reedsville makes an adjustment here to this new defensive look by Southeast.
One of the first defensive highlights we saw there are blocked by Roach. They're able to live with the turnovers if they keep getting stops. But this will be Galloway who drives in. He'll dump it off Cawthon. Cawthon drives, collects, mid-range jump shot off. He'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Reedsville.
This is a good adjustment by Coach Graves at Southeast. He said, look, it's having a hard time controlling these drives by both Cawthon Jr. and Neal. Give them a 3-2 look. Just close off these driving lanes and make them shoot a little bit from the outside.
Yeah, simple 3-2.
Looks like we're back in man now.
At this point, you almost have to let Neal shoot. Neal will try to drive, and he dances around and spins it in.
Went back to the man, immediately paid for it on the inbound.
It'll be 37-39. Neal will play tough defense, and he picks up a shoulder and wobbles off.
I hope he's all right.
Scary look there. Oh, he's really feeling it. It'll be Edgerton with the ball.
Coach Graves taking advantage of the fact that Dionte Neal is a little hurt.
Goes behind, gets called for a foul. Neal swiped down, going for the steal there. I guess got a bit too much arm.
Neal not happy with that call. Just his first foul. Looks a little gimpy, but staying out there.
Looks like he's gotten better. Must have been a little cramp. The inbound will go to Parker, who will moss his guy. Now it's Stroud. Collects and goes to Edgerton. This is Parker, drives baseline, spins.
Nice travel. Ooh.
Foul called. It'll be a foul.
That's team foul number 3 on Reedsville very early in the quarter. They did a good job not accumulating too many team fouls in the first half.
Roach not able to collect, but he will pick it up in the scramble for the ball. Dumps it off to Stroud. 2 people on him. Leaves Edgerton in the corner. Drives baseline. Deja vu.
Good.
Not able to finish. Loose ball. We go Reedsville's way.
Yeah, way to play off 2 feet. Just couldn't convert there.
Couple good baseline looks. Not able to finish, but good looks. This will be Neal.
A little bit of a choppy start by Reedsville, but still managed to find themselves up by 2.
Neal drives in, floats it, and hits it. He just doesn't miss from inside the arc.
Yeah, I don't know. You tried 5, 6 different people on him playing man. That didn't work too well in the first half. Now we went zone. He's still able to penetrate in the zone and shoot a floater.
Stroud will go over to Cooper. Cooper finds Stroud. And it's blocked by Neal, but they call a foul. Not happy with these foul calls on Neal.
Not at all, but same rules apply for him. If you swipe down, they're going to call a foul.
4th foul already on Reedsville. Roles have almost reversed in the first half. We saw Southeast Raleigh get picked for a couple of these fouls. Now it's all Reedsville.
Best thing to do for rim protection is just jump up straight, reach for the lights.
Stroud's first free throw connects.
Back into the Bulldogs, number 20, Moses Miller.
They'll sub out Edgerton. Second free throw. Goes through.
Like to see somebody else get involved here in the offense. Shoffin Jr. has done a really good job being the second man.
Yeah, he's had an impressive game. He's also in double figures. He just doesn't have half the team.
Going to overload the zone in the corner right there, make you make a decision.
Find an open guy
Kick
in the
out.
paint. Dish it off. This will be a turnover. Aaron
Don't foul
pass.
here. Don't foul
all
here.
Southeast Raleigh. The Euro lay will go in. That was Cooper.
Great job by Travis Cooper finishing. Good job by Dionte Neal not picking up that 3rd foul.
Yeah, you don't want to foul, especially for the star player, and when your team is 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
Reedsville trying to overload the zone with
This
4.
will be Neal who gets an open look in the corner, and he'll hit his first 3 of the game. His hand gets hot in the second half. 44-41. Neal finds his first 3 of the game. Cooper stays in bounds, drives over, drives in into the paint.
Good shot,
look
tough
from
bucket.
Cooper. That was a tough finish. 2 people on him.
Tough bucket.
Neal over to Cawthon.
They're just going to keep the zone overloaded with 4 on one side.
This is Ingram. Cawthon fumbles, dribbles in, and
Good
finishes. Full dominance in the paint by Reedsville.
Reedsville is adjusted to the zone great.
The trap and the interception. Neal goes into the
Got
trap.
to finish this.
Here's Cawthon, Euro step, and the finish. Cawthon has stepped up big in this 3rd quarter, getting a couple layups.
Let's see how long Southeast Raleigh stays in this zone. Reedsville made the adjustment, overload, and they've been successful on offense.
Southeast Raleigh with the
That's a
zone
foul.
had him fooled. No foul
That
called.
should be a foul. Tough finish by Aaron Parker. That should be a foul, though. They're still in a 3-2. Gonna overload it again.
Neal bounces around over to his bench. They give him a little space. He'll go over to Cawthon. Neal drives baseline, behind the back, floats it in.
I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I don't know what you're supposed to do, man. Trying it all.
Parker trying to match the excellence of Neal. He'll go over. Southeast Raleigh fumbles for the ball. They have it on the ground. It'll be a jump ball.
Jump ball. Listen, like I said, the 5 defenders you tried on them in the first half didn't work. 2-3, you're not supposed to be able to penetrate a 2-3 zone like that and finish. That's extraordinary ball handling, extraordinary footwork.
We'll see Brooks come in. He got benched because of the fouls, but he's back in late in this game. They need second half pressure.
And back to man, it looks like.
Neal brings it up. Neal feeling the pressure, drives, unfazed, dishes it out. This is Cawthon.
It's empty right here. You got to drive this. It's empty.
He will drive.
Don't turn it over,
Dishes
though.
it out. Turnover, and now the fast break. This is Brooks. Tightly contested, but finishes.
Nick Brooks, Jr.
Cawthon just took an extra dribble down there, got caught up.
And then we see Brooks go in, comes in, already scoring points. This is Neal, the drive, the flow, and the uncharacteristic miss.
You're not
First
used to
time we've
seeing
seen
him
that
miss.
in the paint. Deep ball, tipped up, floated, picked up by Neal.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. The drive, wide open, can't guard him. Dionte Neal. Brooks over to Parker.
Gotta finish
Parker
this.
not able to finish, but the rebound. 3 people on him. Fouled. Travis Cooper. 6 seconds to go. He'll have 2 free throws, then Reedsville will get one last shot at it.
Southeast Raleigh, no team fouls this quarter. That usually gets the moms yelling foul count.
Clean third quarter from Southeast Raleigh. First free throw goes through. I've been pretty impressed by Cooper. He had that dunk. He's played pretty clean basketball.
Solid player. Very solid player. And he's young, too, only a sophomore.
Second free throw goes through. 49-52, 1 possession game. Reedsville will get one last shot at it. This is Cawthon. Drives, 1 second left. Here's a tightly contested three.
Foul. They
It'll
called
be a
that foul. That's it. That is a foul. That's the correct call. I know the folks at Southeast not going to like that. That's the correct call.
Yeah, we see Brooks just swipe down, get the arm.
Brooks Jr., his third, team first.
Never like to see fouls. He'll have 3 shots for Cawthon. He can make this as much as a 6-point game going into the fourth. First one way off. Second free throw goes through. Final free throw. Cawthon connects on 2 of the 3. It'll be 54-49 heading to the fourth quarter.
Reedsville 54, Southeast Raleigh 49.
Here we go, fourth quarter. 5-point game for Southeast.
This will be Stroud.
They're trying to go high-low. Aaron Parker.
They'll go down to Parker in the low, who's called for a travel. Lots of contact. Parker hits the floor, and is called for a travel.
Southeast parents looking for a foul call. Not sure.
Total judgment call by the ref.
Back to the 3-2.
Now it'll be Neal.
Yeah, they're just going to wait.
Brooks and Parker deep in the paint. Neal get trapped. Finds Cawthon in the corner, who will now get trapped. Back over to Neal. Neal hesitates the shot. That was from deep. Doesn't end up shooting it. Now over back to Cawthon. Here's the three. Off the iron. Brooks gets picked on the rebound. Picked up. Not able to finish. Fight for the ball. Be out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Southeast Raleigh to stay in his zone. I think Reedsville's happy sort of moving the ball around the perimeter, letting some of this clock run out.
Neal to Cawthon. Yeah, 5-point lead isn't hard to surmount.
Hard to tell without any movement whether this is man or not.
Cawthon over to Neal. He'll get trapped. He'll go to his right. 3 people in his face. Dumps it off. In the paint, blocked away by Brooks. Now it'll be Parker who'll reset. He'll go down to Cooper. Cooper with Cawthon on him. Drives baseline. Finds
kick
in the corner. Stroud. Off. Rebound. Put up attempt. Goes through. Darryl Collins. Neal drives, is fouled. 2 people on him, he's going to get fouled.
He does what he wants.
Foul on the Bulldogs, number 13, Nick Brooks Jr., his 4th team first.
This is going to be a guy with an opportunity to have an amazing college career at UNC Greensboro, right? At any college, but definitely at UNC Greensboro in that conference, where his ability to penetrate and create for others will be even more pronounced when you have, college-level shooters in every corner.
Yeah, we've seen him find some open looks in the corners. They haven't quite connected. He'll hit his first free throw.
He's doing all this damage where the opponent knows he's their number one threat on offense, sometimes the only threat on offense.
At the college level, people might not think he's the number one threat.
Yeah, there are going to be multiple threats on the court, so there's not going to be an opportunity for you to double team, face guard, all that other stuff that he's seeing now. Got a lot of potential.
Stroud to Parker. Parker will drive, loses control of the basketball. This will be a straight turnover. Parker really wants these foul calls. They're being rough with him.
Just a little bit of contact, but that swim over move about half the time ends up with the ball out of bounds.
Neal will get picked up fully. Is called. Upset with that call. It'll be back-to-back turnovers.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. What the ref called a carry, saying that he went under the ball, but Dionte's argument is it was before his first dribble.
This will be Edgerton.
Easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, slow down. Reedsville's got to relax now. It's only a 3-point game, 6 minutes left, plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Is going over with the coaches, and they are adamant that it was not a carry. They're still winning this game. It's only a 1-possession game. They're up 3. Stroud. Edgerton will drive.
Good buck.
Not able to finish, but the rebound and pickup by Parker.
1-point game.
We have a good one here.
Back in, looks like a 1-2-2 or 2-3.
He'll get picked up. Neal, mid-range, deep, off. Now to be Southeast Raleigh. This is Parker driving down. He's got momentum. Slapped away by Neal from behind. Ball stays in and is fouled.
Wow.
Parker had a full head of momentum going in there.
Full head of steam.
Neal comes from behind him, slaps it away.
Thought he was going to finish that. Great defensive play by Dionte Neal.
Cooper makes the smart play there. Picks the ball up, puts it up, gets fouled. I feel like everyone was watching Neal slap away.
Good chance for Southeast to go ahead here.
We have a tie game here in the fourth quarter.
Dionte Neal still arguing the call from a couple minutes ago.
Cooper, it's another one. Well, since he got called for that, Southeast Raleigh's now erased the lead. Meanwhile, I feel like the coaches and Neal have only been focused on that one carry call.
Yeah.
Cawthon, double traps, he's got nowhere to go. He'll find Neal. It'll get poked out, but he'll reset. 5 to go. Neal drives, escapes, and finishes.
Yeah, say it
His
again,
first step is
Dionte Neal.
just so fast.
Super quick first step. The ability to finish, that's a dangerous combination.
This will be Edgerton who dumps it off. Edgerton with Cawthon on him. Finds Parker in the paint. Jump ball. Good defense by Neal there.
He's
Parker
doing it on
just let that
offense,
ball out.
doing it on defense. 0 turnovers on the game. Actually, 1 turnover. That
He did have one turnover.
controversial carry call.
Controversial. Neal drives in, finds the open man. This is Cawthon who'll drive baseline. Parker on him, escapes. Neal goes up for it and finishes again. He is heating up. But
Aaron
now this is a
Parker's gotta
fast
finish
break, and
here.
Parker gets fouled. Although Neal is so good, Parker is matching his every move, I feel like.
It's winning time for both teams. When it's winning time, you got to put it in the hands of your stars. Aaron Parker, Dionte Neal coming down to the close.
Parker's first free throw bounces around but goes in. Second free throw will also connect. It's a 1-point game, 4 minutes left to go. Cawthon will drive. He'll get picked up. He'll try again. Drives to his right. Spins around.
Wow,
what a
spin
move.
Oh,
Dances out. Now it'll be Stroud. Here's Edgerton. Gets picked up by Neal. Calls for some movement. Dumps it off. Stroud finds him in the corner, in the paint. Cooper not able to finish.
They tried to take advantage of the mismatch down low, weren't able to convert.
High points Cooper in the paint, but it doesn't go.
Oh,
and now it's just Neal dancing around. He'll go all the way. Gets fouled. Unstoppable.
all I can do is shake my head, man.
Foul on Bulldogs number 1, Xavier Stroud, his third, team second.
And it's not like he's going to miss these free throws. He rarely does.
To have the ball in his hands as much as he does, to be the eye of the focus of the defense as much as he is, and to handle the ball the way that he is super, super impressive. And again, only 1 turnover on the game.
He'd chalk himself down for 0 probably.
Timeout, Reedsville.
Timeout, Reedsville.
Full timeout.
3 points. Yeah. many points does he have?
Probably 30 or so.
They kind of just terrorized them those last couple minutes. We'll see if they're able to hold them off. And for Southeast Raleigh, it's simply just hold Neal or contain him as best you can. Parker will hand it off to Edgerton. Stroud will fall over, foul called. Some rough contact there.
Foul on lines number 25, Jamarian Whitten. His second, team fourth.
Just being a little too handsy and aggressive on offense. I like the aggression. That's a foul. What you don't want to do right now is put them in a double bonus though with 4 fouls in this half and 3 minutes to go. 4 fouls in this quarter. Sorry.
Southeast Raleigh drives. This is Edgerton.
Now that's how you play. That's how you protect the rim. 2 hands up, reach for the lights, no call.
And it's picked by Neal. He'll drive. He's faster. Dishes around, misses the layup, gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Unbelievable.
All I could do is shake my head.
Dionte Neal. Gives Reedsville the 5-point lead.
If there's a way for somebody to play in the consolation bracket and still win tournament MVP,
it could happen. He did it last year.
This is the time.
Here's a pick and a drive, but it's good defense there.
I don't know if that's ever happened before, but if there's ever a time, let's do it right now.
Back in for the Bulldogs, number 13, Nick Brooks Jr.
Neal will inbound. Up 5.
2 minutes left, up 5.
Southeast Raleigh's coach will have a discussion with the ref.
Ref look like they got some blood on number 4's jersey.
I think his lip is bleeding.
I think he gets 30 seconds or 60 seconds to clean that up. We'll get a sub.
He'll head to the trainer. It's a big loss there. Kobe Edgerton, one of your sizable players. Neal will take a deep inbound. He'll find himself in the corner. Takes a deep 3 from the corner and hits it. Ice cold. Dionte Neal.
Listen, man.
Now he'll play some defense.
Oh, that's a foul.
They'll foul him.
This guy is just. I'm at a loss for words with this type of performance, man.
He just does it all. The only reason Reedsville is winning this game late.
He said, no, Keandre Harrison, no problem. Put the team on my back.
First free throw for Cooper goes through.
And
7-point game.
7-point game. There's still an opportunity for Southeast to win this game. They're not out of it at all. A couple stops, a couple of conversions on offense that'll make their lives a lot easier.
Stops are just hard to come by. They're few and far between.
Exactly.
Cooper's second free throw goes through. Timeout called. Southeast Raleigh needs to recollect.
Full timeout.
Only down 6.
What's he probably got, like 35, 40?
Between Reedsville and Southeast Raleigh. Minute 49 left. Reedsville up 6.
Reedsville just needs to take care of the ball. They had not too many turnovers on this game. I think at half they only had 7, less than 7. Ooh.
Tough inbound. Cosman is able to pick it up. Southeast Raleigh showing some pressure. 3 people, 4 people chasing, and they'll foul.
They're doing all they can. It's just not enough.
They didn't want Neal to get downhill there, so they fouled him.
Yeah, Reedsville only had 4 turnovers first half. Not too many in the second half. Trap
Looping
that.
play.
Trap that. You got to trap that. Get it out of his hand. Easier said than done from up here.
Not able to trap him. He'll drive. He dishes it off. In the paint. Not able to finish. Picked up by Southeast Troy. But they're giving Edgerton pressure. He'll get it off. This is Stroud.
You don't need a three. You need a quick bucket. First quick, good bucket.
Drive. Foul. Travis Cooper's fouled.
Foul on the Rams, number 15, Garrett Ingram, his third.
That's not a terrible foul. You'd rather that foul than to give up the easy bucket.
A good amount of time was wasted there, but going to the line here, they can make it 2 more points. That'll make it 63-67, 4-point game. Plenty of time to score 6 points. First free throw goes through. Second free throw short. Reedsville picks up the rebound. Gets trapped and gets fouled.
Southeast Raleigh going to play the foul game here. They got 14 fouls.
So I feel like they have a good chance as long as they don't foul Neal. Because if they foul Neal, they send him to the line.
I would double Neal right here, take this away off the inbound. No catch.
It'll be Brooks and Edgerton on Neal, along with maybe Stroud. They will dump it off. Neal does get the ball. He'll drive up. Galloway is able to get it to Neal. Neal will drive. He'll go baseline. He'll circle around. He finds some free space. He's taking time off the clock. Gets trapped. They want the foul. Timeout is called.
Yeah, they're looking for contact right there.
Lots of contact, but the ref lets them play, and Reedsville
Game's a lot easier when you have a reliable ball handler like that. Left hand, right hand, doesn't matter.
We saw him just drawing circles around the court, taking 30 seconds off. We have a minute exactly left to play. 5-point lead for Reedsville.
If Southeast is going to have to foul, which they're going to have to with no shot clock, it probably should happen within the first 10 seconds. I think they aggressively try to trap, look for a steal. That steal doesn't come on the first catch, foul.
We saw this last night with the Garner game. Garner's coach decided to wait and get that last shot, get that last touch in. The 3 attempt didn't go in, but it was an interesting decision. Here's a different situation. It's a 5-point lead.
5-point lead, so, it's a multiple possession game. You are likely going to have to foul in order to get the ball back and play the foul game. Let's see how it goes here. For Reedsville, you can't have a turnover.
Coffin will collect. He got fouled.
Foul on number 13, Nick Brooks Jr.
Brooks is called for the foul. Lots of contact. Both teams now have 5 fouls.
Team fouls as well. Replacing him will be number 20, Moses Miller. At the line, shooting 2 for the Rams. Number 2, Paul Coffin.
That was Brooks' 5th foul, so he's out of the game.
Brooks came in. He did what he was supposed to do this game. His role was to provide as much aggressive defense as he could on Dionte Neal and others. He did that, just happened to expend all 5 fouls. Important 2 free throws here.
Coffin at the line. Hits the first. 6-point lead. If he hits this one, it's a 3-possession game, which is a tall task for 58 seconds. He misses. Rebound. 2-possession game here. Parker loses control. He'll go to Edgerton.
What you
Edgerton
don't
will
wanna do
drive.
is
Gets
foul.
momentum behind the back pass. Connects.
Yeah. That behind the back pass is the same one that got him benched first half.
We saw him get benched for it there. Hits it in crunch time.
When it works, it works.
Are they going to need a 3 to win this game, though?
Likely. So you're going to, again, 45 seconds left. He's called this timeout, Coach Graves, to set the pressure up, to know who to trap, when to trap, go over the foul game, who to foul and not to foul. Automatic denial for Dionte Neal. You cannot let him touch the ball in the inbound. you probably want to foul the first person, not Dionte Neal, to touch the basketball.
Neal been lights out from the free throw line today, and he's been sent there a lot.
Your hope is you foul the right person, you go 0 for 2, 1 for 2, you still have a chance to come down, score a quick 2, repeat the same thing again. They're going to go with a line inbounds play. It's a play a lot of teams use to inbound the ball against pressure. They're going to, oh, it's too easy.
They let Neal get it, and they will foul Neal. So Neal will go to the line, and they'll hope for an uncharacteristic miss.
Foul Bulldogs number 4, Kobe Edgerton. That's his first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Rams, number 1, Dionte Neal.
First free throw goes through. Makes it 69 to 64.
Back into the range, number 25, and the Bulldog, number 25, head coach.
If you're Southeast here, miss or not, you come down. It's the first available good shot. You're going to need multiple shots here. Doesn't have to be a 3. The first available good shot.
Very important next 15 seconds.
There we go. First good one. Take that. Set up the defense. Ooh, Coach Graves called the timeout. They almost had a turnover.
Roach gets the easy layup. They get the turnover off the inbound, but Coach called the timeout beforehand. It'll be a 4-point lead, 34 seconds left.
Full timeout.
We'll be back.
Huh?
Here we go. Southeast Raleigh needs a turnover or some missed free throws to win this game. Neal will get off the inbound.
Trying not to foul Neal. They don't want to foul Neal.
They're going to let him waste clock. Can't send him to the line. Neal almost losing control.
Over and back. Neal thought it was tipped.
Neal
thought he grabbed his arm. Thought he grabbed his arm. Ref didn't see that.
It'll be a turnover.
Second turnover.
Southeast Raleigh will inbound it behind the court. He'll drive. Pass it off. Cooper. Doesn't finish. Roach picks it up and finishes. Confusion on the court. What we
thought
do
Graves
know,
called the timeout. He had no more timeouts left. I think he was saying that the player grabbed his arm.
what we do know is
game.
Roach is doing it all. Reeves will get the inbound. Roach will intentionally foul him there.
Now, these are 2 important free throws.
If he hits both of them, this game is likely all but
he
done.
hits both. It's going to be harder for Southeast, obviously, to come back and take 2 possessions. If you're Southeast, you're hoping for at least 1 of 2.
Misses his first one. We have a ball game here. Clausen has missed a couple free throws short and left today. If he misses this one, Southeast Raleigh has a good chance to win this game. He'll hit it. 3-point lead, Southeast Raleigh. Driving.
Oh!
Parker
Plenty of
collects.
time.
8
Plenty of
seconds.
time.
They can take their time, but Edgerton
That's
will
good.
take it now. 3 goes off. And foul with time will run out. Interesting way to finish the game there. Reedsville will win. Southeast Raleigh, you can't be mad with that game, but
Not at all. Great game. That's a great game.
Edgerton took the final shot,
Rimmed in
danced
and out.
around, almost went in. Reedsville will win. That'll be all from us. We'll be back shortly.